Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and this is my performance review, or I guess just overall review of the Under Armour Slipspeed. So this shoe is actually quite expensive. It's $150 for a training. This is marketed as a training shoe. So a shoe that, you're gonna be doing like a lot of lateral movements, the ladder, doing like side to sides and stuff like that, working out obviously, but just not like lifting weights, but like actually doing like box jumps and stuff like that, like on the turf, turf work. This obviously you're supposed to have, responsive cushion, because if you're weightlifting, you don't want a super soft cushion, and you also want like good lateral containment or just like support, right? So if you guys do want to cop, I try to leave an affiliate link in the description box, but let's get started off with the Tracciones, and the traction is absolutely amazing because we have flow, and obviously this pattern looks very, very familiar. It's super, I'm so sick of seeing this. I don't know why. But it's just every single flow shoe has this outsole. I feel like Under Armour should switch it up and put different outsole patterns. I don't know why they keep... Anyways, I don't know. I feel like I'm being too nitpicky. But anyways, yeah, great traction. You're going to have good grip. I did also, I was on turf, at the gym. There's a little area of turf. And seemed to be, grabbing pretty well on that too. Obviously you want spikes and stuff if you're doing real turf work. But overall, it was pretty good for me. So there is the outsole there, and also heel to toe transition overall is pretty damn smooth, right? So here in the heel we have a nice rounded shape, although it has not a whole lot of compression because it's flow, but overall it's like pretty smooth here in the heel. And then in the forefoot we have a nice curved shape and a good amount of forefoot flex. Look at that, super duper flexible shoe. So overall heel to toe transition was very, very nice. And obviously for the cushion, like I said, for a training shoe you don't really want a whole lot of cushion, you know what I mean? You want something minimal, low to the ground, nothing too mushy, nothing too soft. Obviously if you're doing like squats and stuff like that, you don't want something too soft, because that'll be very unstable, right? So it definitely does make sense. But if you're looking for something like super soft or comfortable, or has pretty good impact protection, obviously this is not the best option. Of course, this is, like I said, this is a training shoe, so it does make sense. It has good court feel, it's responsive, and all that. And as far as the insole goes, the insole is pretty nice. It's just like a regular ortholite insole, but it feels a little bit more foamy than like a regular ortholite insole, so that does feel pretty nice. And underneath that, obviously we have a very stiff strobo board, so step and cover is you know what I mean? So there is the cushioning setup there. Moving on to the material, so we have like a synthetic kind of leather with a whole bunch of ventilation holes, as you guys see. Look at that, right? And it creases really, really easily. Look at all the, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, hopefully it is, but look at all these crease marks, guys. I really, really don't like that. It reminds me of like patent leather. It's almost as bad as like patent leather, And also here in the toe box, the tip of the toe, we have, fuse for extra durability and support. But overall, it's like a pretty comfortable material. It conforms to your foot pretty damn well. And it's like on the thinner side of things as well, not the thinnest material, but not bad. And also we have like a kind of like a one booty design as well, as far as like this material goes too. So it's like a neoprene material. But also another thing that I really like about this, as you guys can see, like this part is, it's kind of like embossed, right? And what that is they're calling it the ISO chill pad, right? And it's made up of a gel. It's basically a cooling gel, and it's pretty much right here, like on top of your foot, where the tongue is, or where this like one booty design is, like on top. But it's like a chilling gel, like a cooling gel, which feels very, very nice, especially when you're training, when you're working out. Your feet get hot, obviously, so you want like good ventilation. So overall, I mean, like the ventilation isn't the best, just because this doesn't have the best like airflow, but the ISO chill actually works pretty damn well and cooled my foot down pretty damn well too. So I really like that. As far as the padding goes, there's really no padding. I guess the gel does feel pretty nice, and this like neoprene kind of like booty kind of like stretches over your foot and stuff. Here in the ankle area, there's absolutely no padding. I guess there's a little bit of padding like where the Achilles is, like all the way in the back here, but there's very, very minimal padding, right? So for quality, the synthetic material are not the best, especially for $150. Maybe they should have given us like something else, maybe mesh or something. But anyways, it feels nice on foot, so not a huge deal. But of course, the biggest thing is slip speed, right? So slip speed, what they were advertising this as is you can transform this shoe into a slipper. So you right when you finish training, I guess you want a slipper, so you can put this thing down, and that's it. That's the design, guys. Whoa, and then you can use it as a slipper. Like, what? That's I'm sorry, but that's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I didn't really like it. You know, I guess it is convenient. You know, you can just slip it on like this. You know, just put your foot in and slip it on very, very easily. But also, this shoe's super easy to put on in the first place. You just kind of open this up and you slide your foot in. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that hard. So why not just do that? Right? And also, another thing I didn't like is that this is annoying. You know, this part flips down, which I guess is convenient, but like you feel this part, you feel this material underneath your heel, it like protrudes out, and it's annoying, honestly, right? And I never really got used to it. And so that's definitely something I didn't like as well. So it's honestly, for me, it's a gimmick. I mean, this shoe is already easy to put on and stuff. Like, why do you need this? You know what I mean? But I guess if you don't mind this being underneath your heel, then I guess like it works. And also another thing that I did like though is the BOA lacing system. The BOA lacing system right here, you guys already know. Super easy, right? It tightens the hell out of the laces right here, right? So that's very good for lockdown and stuff like that. But honestly though, the fit also wasn't the best for me, right? So first of all, it does run long. It does run a little long. And also, it does feel a little roomy, so I would suggest going down half a size if you want a really snug fit. If you want more of a relaxed fit, then you should be okay going true to size, however. But if you're training and doing a lot of lateral movements and stuff like that, doing quick movements, quick cuts, you'd probably want like a more snug fit, right? So just do be careful on that. But because of the roomier fit, especially here in the toe box, and also like the lockdown here in the heel, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing, right? So it just felt kind of like loose. Like my foot felt a little loose in the shoe. And obviously the BOA lacing system tightens on your foot, or tighten on my foot like a lot, right? You tighten the hell out of it, but it just felt like choked out here in the midfoot. And that's probably like, this is the only part where it kind of felt locked down. And here in the heel and also in the ankle area, it just felt a little loose. So just like the dynamic of like, just like this choking my foot out, and I had to choke it out to get like okay lockdown, and then having it be a little bit more loose here in the heel and also in the forefoot just didn't feel great. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucked. Obviously, I feel like if you go down half a size and it's a little bit better fit for you, then it'll be a little bit better, but still wasn't the best for me, right? So just do be careful on that. Support was good though. You know, lateral containment, I was good to go. You know, this overall material is supportive, and so I didn't really have any issues with lateral containment. Obviously for lockdown, not the best. I mean, it wasn't like heel slippage, it wasn't terrible. Like the BOA system, like I had to choke it out, but I wasn't a huge fan of choking it out. You know what I mean? They didn't really like doing that. All right, moving on to the weight of the shoe. I feel like it's gonna be pretty damn light, right? 9.63 ounces. Let's check the other shoe. 9.59 ounces, right? So that's extremely light. And yeah, this shoe feels light. It feels like overall pretty damn minimal. So yeah, I did like training in the shoe. Like running, I had zero problems, you know, doing lateral movements like the ladder and stuff like that. I had no issues either. It's just like not the best for like lockdown. You know what I mean? I wish the lockdown was a little bit better, but I feel like that has mostly to do with like the roomier fit, right? So I guess if you have like a chonkier foot or like a wider foot, then this probably will be a better option for you guys, right? As far as the aesthetics go, it's all right. You know, I do like this shiny type of plastic that they put for like the heel counter, right? And this color is pretty sick. You know, it's all white, but we have like a red accent for the Slipspeed and this heel counter. So overall, I do like it. I just wish they would have used, like I said, like better quality materials, because it does crease very easily, and also the ventilation holes, not a huge fan of that either as far as aesthetics go. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics down in the comment section below. So wrapping things up, Slipspeed is a gimmick and I didn't really like it, right? But overall, as a training shoe, it's actually pretty nice. I did like the cool gel. I do like the BOA lacing system. I do like the cushioning setup because it is responsive and stuff like that. It felt overall pretty good, but like I said, lockdown I feel like could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't terrible, right? So for 150 bucks, I definitely feel like it's a pretty damn good trading shoe. I do feel like there are better options out there, especially for a better price, because 150 bucks for a trading shoe is still like a little bit on the expensive side of things, I feel like, right? And also, like I said, Slipspeed is a gimmick, so that definitely does suck. So this concludes my review of the UA Slipspeed. Again, if you guys do want to cop, I'll try to leave the link in the description box, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.